Okay, so we are back in the Shell 2 core. The Presidente, is in here. Oh, I thought you could make him hear you, but oh well. He's in there, and we gotta get to there, but as you can see, not gonna be so easy. Man, that snoring is really throwing me off. Alright, so we need to go get ourselves a Nikita. I don't remember where all the guards are placed in here on this difficulty, so I'm being a little cautious. Oh, I hear them. Let me see. I swear there's one in the hallway. Are there no guards until you come back? Is that a thing? And here there's a bunch of gun cameras, I remember. Let's just deal with those before they're an issue. Whoa, buddy. Hey, watch it. Can I get it by the barrel? I can. Fuck yeah. And it's just a Nikita in there, too. Can't see the president through here either? No. Oh, wait, that wall is over there. Okay, we can do that. No cameras in here. Alright. I love going back to an old game where I actually can't remember anything. Let's get this out, just in case I get surprised by a guard. Okay, we're gonna get the nerd. So yeah, the goal today, at the very least, is to save the president, save EE, and I feel like if we want to, we can probably... I forgot the RGB-6 even existed. Well, we're never going to use that weapon. It's the grenade launcher. That's what I was trying to do on that other wall, by the way. Hello, Presidente. I mean, we can wake him up with this, since we're never going to use it anyways. There it is. Yeah, there you go. Let's just annoy the shit out of him. No. Alright, that's good enough. Forgot we got the AK suppressor too, that's pretty cool. So yeah, how much time is left in this? I do think... If you watch all cutscenes, it's probably 2.5-ish hours. We'll see. As I have proven countless times before, I have not a very good memory. There we go. Get us a little radar action going. Now, who remembers when every game had an underwater section? Who remembers that being the best part of every single video game? Well, here it's no different. By the way, I gotta show off that can shooting tech. Actually, I would really like to find out how to aim my gun in this game without firing it. That's it. Okay, you look with R1, and then you press R3, and you'll hold out the gun without firing. Good to know. That's weird, though. Oh, it's a toggle. That's why. Sweet. Every single item in this game, I think I said it earlier, like, every single little background item in this game has its own physics engine, like, has its own physics that they designed around it, which is insane. It's not just like an in-engine thing.
B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing
Stroke
the punch
it, right.
button. Push
Slowly.
it in rapid succession to swim
In rapid
faster.
succession.
Change your heading with the left stick.
That's
Up
not
will take
Colonel's
you up,
voice!
Down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions.
That was AI, I swear to
The
God.
O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater.
Now it's back
The
to
gauge
Paul
corresponds
Eiding.
to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Raiden, if you run out of air, you will die. Okay, I don't even remember the way through here, really, but I do remember, like, I know it's not in here where I'm supposed to go. No. I do remember you get your body armor by going the wrong way in here at some point. So I kind of want to go the wrong way in certain areas. I don't think it's till the second half, though. Is it? Or is it in here? No! By the way, there's like fucking just mines floating around here. There's the Nikita. Yes.
You have the remote-controlled missile. Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Take out the power source and make contact with the President before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
Not yet. I want to see if I can find the body armor. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, you know what? We don't want to do this yet. But yeah, the implication of all of this is that there were mines in here at the time it flooded, which is bizarre. This is bad. Come on, baby! There we go. Scary shit. Whatever. We'll get the, we can always get the body armor on the way back, too. We'll find it. I won't let it go. Oh, wait, that area of the map just loaded in. Maybe... No, that's just the stairs. Never mind. Alright, let's go save the President. Let's go save the world again. By the way, the Nikita has my favorite melee animation. It's so sick, the little spin. You even get a little bit of it in first person. Okay, now I think there will be guards up there, though, so we probably want our cheater gun. Our little cheaty boy gun. Goddamn circle. It will never leave my muscle memory. The original control scheme. Alright, let's do this. Oh, maybe there aren't guards here right now. Okay, I guess it's just when you're completely done in here and you're going to go leave. So yeah, there's a couple different vents you can use for this. I seem to remember always using this one. I don't remember if there's a reason for that, but let's just do it. And try not to blow ourselves up on this wall, because that would be really unfortunate. I think it would be this way, and it would be this way, and then it would be this way. Okay, and on hard, he likes to jump in the way of the missile too, by the way. Damn it! I had a feeling.
What the hell happened?
I remembered that being a thing, but I thought if I did it far enough away, it wouldn't affect him. I was wrong. We've killed the President. The world will never be safe again. We're gonna wake him up. In fact, I'm choosing to believe that that's like at least 50% of the reason they put the grenade launcher over here. Then it's really annoying if he is awake, because then he likes to run away from the missile, and by run away, I mean run in front of the missile and fall over constantly. So he might just end up killing himself anyways. And I swear to God, on the easier difficulties, he's smarter. And he doesn't do that as much. Okay, let's go, let's go. Alright. We're gonna go this way again. I still remember the way. It's just to the left. Hello.
What are you doing?
No, don't like that. That's some dumbass bullshit. There we go. He just charged at my missile. He charged it. Is like just as much self-preservation as my dog, which is not a lot. Okay, let's go save the President. Now that there's no more power flowing to that area. Also give me these. Nikita bullet, not missile. They are bullets. I hope the President doesn't act inappropriately towards me. Not that they've ever done that before in history.
President Johnson.
Huh?
And the President
So
Johnson.
you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit, isn't exactly standard military issue.
You can't see it.
Are
I'm
you
not
all right,
wearing that
sir?
right now. It's under my
Is
clothes.
this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to
I've
kill me.
ruined the cutscene again with my attire.
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What
You're
are
an
you-
old white guy. There are no
What
consequences.
the?
You're a man? Well, who are you?
That's the only way to
Foxhound,
tell if
sir.
they're a man.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense.
It's not who you expected to see.
Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
So
Yes,
that we
sir.
don't have to animate the rest of this cutscene.
Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's
yeah,
my
sure.
understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence.
He can't read them at
necessary for
all.
launching
He's just
a
pretending to,
nuclear
but really
strike.
because they're in the
That's
same room,
correct.
it doesn't fucking
I
matter.
punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way.
Everybody betray me.
I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No.
Or does he?
I'm just a figurehead.
Huh?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've
lizard
never
people.
heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Let me tell you about the Denver airport.
Politics, the military, the economy. They control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots
Tell you, man,
rule
there's
this
Mason
country.
symbols everywhere.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
By the way, back in 2001,
Space
this
defense
was mind-blowing.
initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots
Back
want
before
the
it was
people to
like,
believe.
yeah, probably.
It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually
It's hardly
a
even the least
well-staged production
evil thing the
aimed
New
at
England
satisfying
Patriots
the
have done.
public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity.
Says it
that
right
worries
here
me.
on my hand. I got a stamp.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders?
Or are they just Big Boss's friends from the
No
third
one
game?
knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
I hope this part doesn't get
Your
retconned at
office?
all.
The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of
I had
course, that
such
wasn't the
humble
only price I
beginnings.
had to pay.
Just the son of
What
a
do you mean?
senator.
Even if a pawn becomes
Really
a
had to
queen,
pull myself
it
up
is
by my
still just a
bootstraps.
playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday.
Little boy.
I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies
You don't sound like a
acts
very
of
good
terrorism?
person.
Yes, I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip,
Bargaining chip?
but I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots.
President
even
versus
if it means
president.
the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function?
Yeah, real politics would be too boring.
Picture a massive
need kayfabe.
political vacuum. A space that every powermonger will try to fill for
Every
their own
4 years they
greedy
cash
ends.
in money to the
I'm
bank.
talking about
Money
an
in the bank.
unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the
Goodbye,
Patriots
cash in
is an
money to the
organization
bank.
that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
It's weird
who
to me
is
that
this
George Sears is
Solidus?
calling Solidus instead of by his
My
name
predecessor, George Sears.
for this
That was the
reason.
name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid.
Les
He was a
Enfants Terribles.
well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
You would think that
That's
the
right.
Les Enfants
At the
Terrible
time, the DARPA
project
chief,
producing a
Donald
president
Anderson,
would be a
together
bigger
with
deal than it
certain
ever is in the
influential
games.
parties, initiated the development
Seems
of
pretty
Metal Gear
successful to
Rex
me.
and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake.
Probably a good
bringing
idea
about
to trust
the said
Ocelot.
incident. As a result, he succeeded in
Trustworthy
obtaining
guy.
Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots.
Oh, Wrath of the Patriots would have
Shortly
been a good name
thereafter,
for MGS4
Solidus
too.
was removed from the presidential office.
Would have been sick.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that
You're
the
way more
presidential
boring.
race
You don't
was-
have Dr.
That was
Octopus
quite a
arms
show,
or
wasn't it?
swords.
It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct.
Capped.
But before the
Fuck you,
Patriots could
Raiden.
execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the
Are
help
they
of
gonna
Ocelot.
cap him?
As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Galukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots.
Yeah, I guess this
By
is only
stealing
4
the
years after
Patriots' most
MGS1,
valued
so it's not
project,
that long
He
away.
would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position.
It's supposed to be
It's the
2009,
only
MGS1's
chance he
supposed to be
has for
2005.
survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
I love you, President
Right
Exposition.
here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite
What'd you say,
serious.
Willis?
The upper structure that you've seen is
Raiden's weird, I
camouflage,
like him.
designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal
Was he
Gear.
wise?
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking
Arsenal
about
Gear's
an
pretty cool,
impregnable
too.
fortress carrying a load of over a
It's
couple
kinda
of
shaped like
thousand
Metal Gear
missiles,
Gander, and
including
Metal Gear
nuclear
Gander is
warheads,
cool.
all protected
That's way
by
bigger.
a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced.
The Ray unit was originally designed for the
Oh, I
Marines
hope
to
we
be
fight
used
those
as a
later.
countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
That's
Ironic,
stupid.
isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full
There's no
access
such thing
to
as
the
an anti-Metal
military's
Gear.
tactical
They're all
network,
just Metal
giving it
Gears.
the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created
My new
to be the
snowblower is
core of our
stronger than the
country.
old model of
What kind of
snowblower.
idiotic
It's an
weapon?
anti-snowblower.
No, you're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than
Designed to
just a
blow
military
other
tool.
snowblowers.
It is a means to preserve the world as it is.
I'm
It
stupid,
will
I'm
establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown
Listen
in the
closely,
coming
kids.
flood of information.
This is where it gets a little more real.
The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW system.
GW is
Patriot's
Elon
trump
Musk.
card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
I hope AI never actually takes over the world.
I'd hope to trade my way into their ranks. The Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before
Yeah, you
that
probably
happens.
shouldn't have done any of
That
this.
is your role.
Roll?
You've
Your
got to
motives
find
still don't
Emma
entirely
Emmerich.
make sense.
She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
I wanted to be president, so I thought I'd bargain with them by giving
She's
them
the
everything
system
they want.
programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I didn't think
I'm
they'd
sure
actually
they won't
take
let her
it.
die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving.
Yes, sir. Oh boy,
This is
a
card
second
4.
underwater
It'll give you
part.
access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2.
But I
Shell
hate
1
Emma.
core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed
It will allow you to
selectively
hack the
eliminate
Gibson,
personnel with a
and then
specific
you
genetic
can
code.
hack the
Why
planet.
do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal.
It's on a GameCube disc.
Well,
It's Odama.
I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
Yeah, do it, pussy.
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If
He
you
even
kill me
explained
now,
himself.
You'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Normally they don't explain it well enough, and that's annoying, but he actually
Good.
explained why he should do it.
That's your role. Oh!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President.
Fuck, Ocelot's
Or is
cool.
it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas,
I thought you were
my
such a good
finger must
guy.
have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget
Whenever
him.
there is an
He did us a
abundance of
favor.
chaos, Ocelot appears.
Without free will,
He needs to
there is
balance
no
the
difference
universe.
between submission and rebellion.
My only real choice is to put an end to this charade.
It's
Let
charade.
me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order.
As your commander-in-chief.
I'm counting on you.
I shouldn't have. I keep zooming. I don't know why I do that. It's probably very annoying to watch, but man, I'm just living my truth, okay? Alright. We salute you, Mr. President. We must pay our respects. How many people can say that they've done that before? Oh, oops. Maybe, there we go. Alright, let's continue our mission. Now that that's out of the way.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Oh well.
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president.
Let's
I'm sure
trust
he
him.
knew what he was talking
Let's trust
about.
everybody in
Aren't
this
you
game.
forgetting that he was part of
Nobody's
the terrorist
lying.
plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust.
You don't know
Thanks
that. You can
his
listen to our
sacrifice,
transmission.
The Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted
That's why
to
I
the
called
vice
you when I left the
president,
room.
effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That's
That
what he
was
told
not
you.
my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information you
Liars
gave me
can't
on the
die.
Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1 in the core of that building you're in, right?
Whatever
You've got
that
to find her
building's
before
called.
Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't
He's
sacrifice
just so
his life
pissed off
in
that he
vain.
has to go into the underwater level
Understood.
again.
Raiden out.
He's upset visibly.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake.
Oh, I forgot you were
the
here. You're
president. He's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they
Snake,
killed
you
the
know
president.
why. You've dealt with Ocelot
Maybe there's a
before.
way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never asked.
Am I correct in assuming
Also,
you
the codec
also
number
know
doesn't
that the
change when
big
Otacon
shell's a front
talks
for
in
the
these
project?
in some of these
You mean,
cutscenes.
did
So
I
I
know
choose
that
to
the
believe
Big
that
Shell,
he's just
a
like
fully
whispering into
functional
Snake's ear to
environmental
talk.
cleanup facility was designed
You know
to
what I mean? Rather
camouflage
than using his
Arsenal
own
gear.
frequency.
Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described. A massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment.
That
we won't
is
have to
good
worry
news.
About any toxic gas being released. If we
Thank
have to blow
God
the
it did
house
not
down.
clean up the
Right.
environment.
And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is
Snake
being
might be
built
better
here,
at his job than
and it was
Raiden.
all set up
Or
2 years
so it
ago,
would
on that
seem,
day.
until we
All
find
of it.
out what we find
2
out
years
later.
ago. What really happened here?
I'll shut
I
up
took
now.
these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were
Oh,
on the
that
news
is a
on several
bomb-ass
websites.
fucking
If I
website
remember
right there.
The reporters blamed
That
you
looks
for
like it's
sinking
made
the
on
tanker.
Angel Fire.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that
We
by
were
going public with
used.
photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
Poor David Hayter's voice.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission.
Man shoots pregnant woman. Reasons unknown.
I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding
I love
party.
Snake in this game. It is the coolest version of Snake, but it is
Yeah,
still
and
so
him.
bizarre to
Who
hear
are
him
you
talk
talking
this
about?
much.
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their
He's usually
target
so
was also
quiet
Metal
and
Gear
stoic in
Ray.
this game. He's just like,
But
yeah, I
Ocelot
love you,
eliminated
Raiden.
Colonel
I'm gonna
Gerlukovich
tell
and
you
Marine
everything.
Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, I'm taking it back.
To the
Ocelot then sank the
Patriots.
tanker, along with the soldiers of the
You
Marine
forgot the most
Corps.
important part.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. A small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the
That's why you should
Cypher,
always
were
wear a
released
life
to the
jacket,
public.
kids. Even if you
In
need
turn, we
that
became
small
the
boat.
world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the
I
Patriots?
love all this footage. All this
yes,
stuff that
to a
like
certain
didn't
degree.
happen.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a
Gotta
hero.
farm us right
So
there.
they decided to do
You don't
a
get
smear
FAMAS.
campaign.
I think
from
the
the early
Patriots
gameplay
wanted to make
demo?
an example of him, so everybody
Or
would
is
think
it
twice before
intentional
opposing
to
them.
show that narrative is
That's it.
suggestive?
They set all
and it
this
all
up
depends
just
on
to nail
who's
you
telling the
guys.
story, and
No,
that the
there's
story
more
can
to it than
change as
that.
it's passed from person to person.
The Marines'
that
Metal
the
Gear
point?
Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's
Is
Arsenal
that the
project.
point?
To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray.
Yeah, don't think about it. It's just a video game
They
with guns.
followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He
I don't know,
used
Olga
Ocelot
came
to
out of
get
it pretty
hold of
cool.
Ray, huh?
No, he was
Oh, yeah. I
underground,
guess except for
keeping
getting
a
her
low
kid stolen.
profile at the time.
That kind of sucked.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
They were buddies. I guess you don't know that they were buddies before. That was a end
Forget
credits
it.
thing.
We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles.
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait
I
a
know.
second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes
She's
in
not
neural
great.
AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
Yeah,
on my
I'm
way.
trying. You know, I can talk and walk at the same time.